Yeah, man.
Yo, what's up, Juicy, man?
And this bitch, we record?
Yeah, we live right now, man.
Oh,
It's
shit.
New York City Fashion Week, man. What you doing right? What you got on, man?
I mean,
You're a fashionable guy.
what's this about? I forget what this. Oh yeah, purple. I went to Saks Fifth Avenue. I spent like a few grand.
You always get the Gucci. You and 2 Chainz be buying up the Gucci. Every time I go there, like a day later, Juicy J or 2 Chainz just came through here and they bought the whole line. I'm like,
actually, I passed up Gucci today because I was like,
so I can go there today?
yeah, you
Thanks,
go there.
man.
I passed
Thank
up.
you,
I was like, man, I don't want to spend $100,000. I spend $10,000. I'm not gonna spend $100,000. You know what I mean?
Isn't it crazy how they treat you different when you walk in?
Oh,
they,
yeah.
They be like, oh shit, he's about to buy up everything. Like,
Yeah, if they know who I am, or they call the police, they'd be like, 9-1 is who's this guy? I'm about to hit the next one. Oh, that's Juicy J. Okay, all right, hang the phone up. So that's how it go, man.
Shout out to Cardi B. She just got out of here, and then yeah, it's crazy, man. I just can't believe you never met her, man. You work with her, man.
Yeah, before, and I never met her. And you connected that. This is the first time I ever met Cardi B.
She was horrified when you came in with the mask. Now I see why Good Morning America was banning your ass, man.
Yeah, that's why I was like, tell her it's me, nigga. Like, I don't want to just walk up there.
She still don't want to believe it. I was like, security. This is Juicy J. She was like, she thought I was tricking her. She thought it was like a hoax.
Yeah. She was like, this ain't no Juicy J.
So you got closer because you had no hands. Like, it was covered. So when you put your hands up, she was like, hey. I heard a little hey, and I was like, oh my God, this is not coming out right.
Like, let me take this mask off quickly, man. I don't want nobody. I want to get shot in here, man. You know what I'm
saying? But the thing that's crazy, when you took your mask off, she started reciting all your bars, like 3 6 Mafia joints, and then the Jealousy joint is the sample that starts the song. Yeah. So y'all thanked each other. I'm glad I did that, man.
Yeah. You did. You hooked it up, man. That's historic. That was a historic moment. I'm glad we caught that on camera. We're gonna always have that footage, man.
You being a producer and writer, and you do influence a lot of records out there, and the sampling king. You probably make tons of money from residuals. Yeah. How does it feel to have like A-list, just like you just never meet them, but they have your sample, they have your record, or
blessings, man.
Lines,
you know
like your lines are everywhere.
Yeah,
like,
man. What blessings, bro? Like that was amazing. And then Cardi B, a real man. She even promoted my book. I was like, oh shit.
She took it. That's why you don't have it right now.
Yeah,
where's the book at, yo?
Yeah, we got to get some more books, man. You know what I'm saying? I like
you had that book, man.
Yeah, I like you can have that book. You know what I'm saying? Like that was real, man. I appreciate that. Shout out to Cardi B. Shout out to Offset, man. You know what I'm saying? The good people, man.
You creatively are using, your mask. I mean, the whole thing to market the book and everything. But it's a serious situation. Yeah, I didn't understand how Good Morning America didn't understand that. Is it why did they go that route? Like to tell you didn't wear it?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't wear it. I brought some extra clothes because I was nervous for them. I was like, I don't want them to be like, oh shit, and I ain't got nothing else to wear. So I mean, it was cool. I didn't have no problem with it, man. If I do an interview, I'll bring extra clothes. If somebody feel like it's uncomfortable, they feel uncomfortable, it's for their network or whatever, then I respect it because I'm not just doing it I'm on some real shit. I'm on some mental advocate for mental health. You know what I'm saying? Awareness. So I'm like, that's why I'm wearing that. And I made an album called Mental Trillness, and I'm talking about a lot of things about mental health. And if you need help, call a number 988, stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm on some real shit with it. So I respect it. So I'm like, oh no, fuck y'all. Just going sideways with it. It's not a joke. So yeah.
I mean, I read a lot, parts of your book where you say Memphis is dark. It's like literally, it's a dark place to live.
Evil place. Yeah.
It's not. I mean, it's opportunities. Is like being a kid in North Memphis. Like, did you see yourself like? I mean, how did you see your end game was? If you're a kid, you always have goals, right? I want to be a fire truck. I want to be a cop, or I want to be Superman. I want to. Yeah. What was your goals dealing with the chaos going on in Memphis?
I just did music. I would tell people, they'd be like, "What you want to be when you grow up?" And I would say lawyer, and I just felt like that sounded right. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, it sound like.
But you didn't want to really be a lawyer. You just said it. It sounds cool.
Pretty much, but I like stuff like politics and stuff like that. So, I was kind of like leaning toward that, but I didn't know nothing about no law school, all that shit. I just kind of like the scene of the president and the senators and stuff like that, and the mayor and people trying to change, America and shape America. So I was kind of interested in that, but so I would say lawyer, but I mean, I was really rapping and shit, bro.
I mean, growing up in Queens, we had our moments where it looked like there's no opportunities and there's really no way out. You look up to the drug dealers, you look up to the street guys, and they're the ones with the money. Not even them, like other people, like you see people become crackheads and stuff like that. And you see that there's no end game in sight, and then this thing called hip hop comes in, and it just like changes everything. Like,
yeah.
But in Memphis, there was really like nothing, like
nothing at all. But I wanted to do music. I was in love. I fell in love with music when I watched this TV show called Sha Na Na. And since then, I was like, man, I want to be a singer, you know, playing the piano, singing to the chicks, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a singer at first. I wanted to be this nigga like Barry White and Isaac Hayes, they, you know, playing their piano and singing to the chicks and shit like that. That's what I wanted to do. So, you know, I was trying to sing and, you know, write songs and stuff like that. And I heard to the Hibbit, the Hobbit, the Hibbit, the Hobbit, the Hibbit.
What?
Sugar Hill Gang, and then I fell in love with hip hop after that. I said, oh shit, these niggas rapping. Shit, I can rap. You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? And then ever since then, it's been, you know, Jazzy Jeff, Fresh Prince, NWA, you know, Nas, LL Cool J, you know. It's just
Tidal wave.
Yeah, you know, Run DMC, and then now you got 3 6 Mafia, you know. That's how
being part of the DNA of hip hop, man.
Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah.
I interviewed Swizz Beatz the other day, and he told me that he stole his first MPC through the blackout in New York City. Like, they ran up in Sam Ash.
Damn.
And that's how he got his MPC and started doing beats. How did you get your first piece of equipment?
Somebody broke into somebody's house, and it was an MPC 60. He sold it to him, and the dude sold it to him for like $100. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was a stolen piece of equipment.
So basically, he just fooled around with it, and eventually,
figured out how to work it. Yeah. And it took me a long time, man. But I stayed with that shit. I was in love with that motherfucker. I was like, man, this a very high priced drum machine. I think the drum machine could have cost a couple of $100 back then, maybe $300, $400, maybe $500 at the most. But I got it for $100. So shit, I was in that motherfucker.
Is it safe to say, like, I mean, you're talented in a different breed, and you played with it to learn how to use it?
Yes.
What do you think about people that go to school for that technical stuff? Like, what? I don't understand. Like, Dr. Dre didn't do that shit. Like,
no.
Like, Timberland didn't go to school for that shit.
No.
Like,
the people that actually go to school for the
Pharrell didn't go to school for that shit.
No, the people that's going to school for the ones that scoring these movies. You know what I'm saying? Like John Hanson and all. He'd be like, all these niggas do all this. Niggas went to school for that shit. I wish I could have. You know, I went to school. I was in a band and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. I was in a band. My brother Project Pat, he used to play the violin. He was really good at violin. But I mean, like, it wasn't like, you know, like the real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the private schools where they really show you how to, this is this, this is that. They really, in my high school, they just showed you how to do a little something with notes. You know, they showed me how to read music a little bit with the drums. But that was it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't as like, you see these big composers, these guys get major training. You know what I'm saying? They playing these strings and all this, doing the orchestra and shit. These guys get, you know what I'm saying? You got to be in a big, nice, big school to get that kind of education.
I'm saying, I getting a homie from the hood to do Mission Impossible. Or
right. Nah. Nah. You know what I'm saying? So, but like, I taught myself how to work on the drum machines. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as that kind of shit, you know, you pretty much had to do that, man. Nobody's helping nobody work no damn drum. Nobody work no niggas.
Damn,
people didn't know what that shit was. What's that? A drum machine. You know what I'm saying? I brought that to my house. My mom like, what's that? Did you steal that? I'm like, no, I bought it. It was stolen, but I bought it. You know what I'm saying?
Chronicles of the Juice Man, a memoir. Yes, is there a roller coaster ride of how you like tell the truth of how bad it was, especially with your experiences? Like, so people could relate and understand that there is hope.
All real shit.
Reading this book.
When anybody read this book, they're gonna be like, I can't believe this man just told this story like by himself.
That's the number one thing that's hard to tell the truth. Like, you could just be like fabricating and create a fictional, like, you know, happy ending, but
no, I don't talk about that. When you read this full book, when you go through the whole thing,
I'd be shocked, right? Like,
you're gonna be shocked as fuck. You're like, damn, man, I just saw this nigga. He been going.
Oh snap, really?
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling it all, man. You know, I'm like, fuck it, you know. Sometimes I feel like, oh shit, they don't know this. I ain't gonna lie, I be like, damn, why did I say that? I'm like, man, whatever, man, fuck it.
Is depression in like your experience with depression? Is it from like the childhood stuff, or does it have to do with monetary, like, or a bad moment?
I'll say it starts
in your career.
The childhood stuff. In my book, I talk about this. I seen a dude get shot like 7 times or some shit like that. Like, it's crazy. I was 13, and I heard the gunshots going pow pow. So I peeped out the window. We was living in the Cypress Garden apartments. I think it was called something else, Orange Blossom. It was something. I think Cypress Garden, and they changed it to Orange Blossom. But it was in North Memphis. So I peeped out the window, and this guy was trying to wrestle this guy with his gun. I guess he was shooting. Mm-hmm. He was trying to get the gun out of his hand, but he didn't get a chance to do that. And the guy shot him, pow 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 pow, shot him. He fell out. I could see the holes.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And he was like screaming to God, Jesus, help me.
Oh, you
God.
heard all that stuff?
All this shit, yeah. He was, Lord, Jesus. He's screaming Jesus. And nobody called the police, you know what I'm saying? He was just sitting out there for a minute. I was just saying, dead, laying out in front of the apartments. Something like ain't nobody called, like, nope, ain't no cops, none of that shit. Like, niggas is minding their own business. And sooner or later they came, but like, that was kind of weird to me. I was like, damn, the folks is just dead nigga laying out in front of the apartments. Nobody saying shit. Everybody
you saw all the levels of him being like
everything.
Damn.
From getting shot to sitting there for almost damn near 30 minutes to
and blood leaking
He screaming Jesus as he was losing consciousness until he just died. You know what I'm saying? And
I think that's a lot for a kid to see, man.
Hell yeah, fucked me up, man. I was like, fuck, because I didn't know how dangerous. I knew it was dangerous out there, but I didn't know how dangerous. When I seen that, I was like, oh shit, you can really get shot out in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So then I started, it traumatized me, man. I started like watching on my back a little bit, like looking around, like, these some shady motherfuckers. These crackhead motherfuckers, they shady as fuck. So then my brother had got a pistol and shit,
for protection and stuff.
Yeah. My daddy found it in tow and took a hammer and smashed it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's in the book, man. I talk about it all through the book. There's a lot of other stuff that happened. I even tried to make a gun and shoot this nigga with. Like my mom used to work at the library, real shit. I told her to give me a book on guns. And they talked about how you can take the gunpowder out of like the early guns, all the firearms. So she went and got me this book on firearms. And this dude stayed next door to me. I hate this dude. Man, we was arguing shit. Like this bitch ass nigga, I'm gonna try to shoot this nigga. So,
so you went and put it together. You concocted a gun.
I tried to do some MacGyver shit. I took a clothes. It was a what they call, like on the blinds or whatever. It was like a whatever.
MacGyver.
Yeah, we had some MacGyver shit. Whatever the blinds were, it was like this little rod. So I took this little rod, I cut it, I had to saw it down, cut it. I put a hole in it, and I took some I got a lot of firecrackers and opened them up, took all the gunpowder out the firecrackers. That's and then I put it in there and I made me like a little splint, because the real guns, they had like a little splint, so I had a lighter. Like I had like a pole with a lighter with a.
Oh, so you had the old school joint, like the Billy the Kid joint. Like
I made this shit myself. It was a pole with a hole in it on the side and a lighter to hit the lighter so it would hit the flint and then explode like the old school guns. Back then they would do that and then they hit the flint. So I made this shit. Dude come out the house. I had the gunpowder in it.
Damn, man, Juicy, you crazy,
I used rocks for the bullet. I stuffed I took some rocks and kind of like sawed them down. Kind of, they was kind of like a ball.
Christopher Columbus over here.
Yeah.
And
I put it in a pole.
Right, man.
And I lit that shit, and the shit backfired and blew up in my face.
It's because Civil War over here.
Yeah, right. I know this shit happened for real.
Washington over here, man.
That shit blew up in my face, bro. And ever since then, I said, man, fuck this nigga. You know what I mean? He would walk past, I wouldn't say nothing to him. I just let it go.
How would you?
True story, my nigga. I talk about it in my book.
Holy shit, man.
I talk about it. It's crazy. But think about that. I'm a kid now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And like I said, my mom checked me out a lot of music books. And I would read music, but I was like, kid, check me out some books about guns. She's like, guns? I said, like, just want to know how they made them and stuff like that. And she checked me out those books, and I read those books. But I was a kid, man. They got
you put some rocks in it.
Well, what that shit? What he shot this nigga? I mean, like,
who was this guy? Like, is he out here? Is he a rapper that's known?
No. I mean, this is in my younger days, bro. I could have been like,
is he out in the streets?
I could have been 14, 15.
Coming after us, man.
I could have been 14. Yeah, fuck that guy. I've been 14.
Okay, all right. Make sure, man. I want to know, beef is out here,
bro.
Man.
No, man,
crazy,
I got no beef. No, that was my nigga. I was 14 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so
cool,
14, 15.
Yeah. Shout out to Hardin, Las Vegas, the best dispensary in the world.
Is there a form of desensitization for Juicy J? Like, seeing death, like, especially coming from your book. Like, are you like, how do you react to like death or murder, or how do you react to that kind of stuff?
I mean, like,
is it like, okay, person died, let's keep it moving, or it's kind of like, in Chicago, people die every week, and then I think I interviewed G Herbo. He can't cry anymore. Like, he had a guy die yesterday, he had another friend died, another friend die again. So it's like you have to keep moving, like, because of your career.
Yeah, I definitely keep moving when I had friends get killed. But I mean, I cried for certain people, man. There's a dude named Ricky Pratchett. He was a basketball all-star in our school at Northside, and he went and visit this girl, and she had a nigga, a baby daddy or whatever. He was in jail, but he ordered some junkie to kill the dude because he was messing with his baby mama, something like that. You know, and so he was at the chick's house. Dude come out there acting like he was trying to rob him or whatever, but it was kind of like, he ended up shooting the nigga, and it was in high school, man. And dude died. He was like in a coma for like a long time, and I was praying that this man didn't die, you know what I'm saying? And he passed away, they had his wake at the high school.
Damn.
I seen his body, and it was, you know, it fucked me up. I was like, fuck, I was crying, man. You know, I knew the nigga, he was cool dude, you know what I'm saying? So I have other friends. I had other friends that got caught up and got shot in the back of the head trying to sell dope and rob. A lot of shit, man. I just dealt with it the way I dealt with it, man. But yeah, you know, life goes on. You got to keep moving. You can't just stop. You know what I'm saying? So, but I've been through some lots of times like that. I mean, I have people call me talking about they gonna kill themselves. You know what I'm saying? I have shit like that. So, a lot of different things in my life, man. That's why I started, you know, became this mental health advocate, because I feel like that people get a little help or some kind of attention. In the beginning, they might not turn out the way they are.
I think the number one thing, people are embarrassed to ask for help.
Yeah, true.
So you're eliminating that.
Well, we're gonna have to reach out. Fuck that. You know, we don't want to talk. We're gonna make them talk. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give them some time. We're gonna pressure them, but we're gonna.
I mean, obviously you're in a cool position, but sometimes you could be depressed. I wouldn't even know, because I just know you from like when I meet you. We iced out. You good?
You drinking? Yeah.
You got Grammy Awards.
Yeah.
You with Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Why would I assume that you're depressed? You know?
Yeah, for sure.
But there are people like that.
Yeah. I mean, I've been like that before. You know, not all the time, but you know, I've been like having parties, drinking to escape. I got a song on my album, Mental Children's, I call "Drink to Escape," because it's real. It's like some people drink to have, you know, celebrate. A lot of time I was drinking to escape. You know, I had issues. I'm just let me just take some drinks and just escape from that for right now.
Damn.
But that shit always come back. You know, you got to face that reality, man. You can't just drink and pop pills, you know, not worry about it today. It's coming back. When it's real, it's coming back. It's never gonna go nowhere till you address it, till you face it. You gotta face it. You know, your fears or whatever you are going through. You know what I'm saying?
Do you bug out when you see that you're like a unicorn in this game? There's not many like classic dudes out there that are alive today.
Yeah.
And benefiting, because you're part of like the old school and the new.
Yeah.
And the old school's complaining about not getting money back then.
Yeah.
Do you feel that you're lucky that you figured out the business aspect of it, where you're not the complaining? I mean, nowadays, the 50-year hip-hop, we're respecting the Big Daddy Kanes and the Rakims and all that stuff. But back then, the business was fucked up.
Very fucked up.
You're lucky. You were part of that. You got out of that.
Yeah.
You're straight now. Like,
yeah, I don't know, man. I think it was a blessing from God for me to, as a kid, like as a 12-year-old, 13-year-old kid, I knew I was talented. I knew I could rap, and you know, possibly I couldn't play piano or nothing at the time, but I feel like I could, you know, train myself. You know what I'm saying? So I would go to my granddad's house. I would try to play on his piano, but my mom was like, "Get out the piano, get out the piano." I was like, "Why y'all want me to get out the piano?" Damn. Like, I'm trying to advance my talent, and she like, "Talent for what?" I was like, "I'm gonna be a big rap star. You know, I'm gonna have a nice house. You know, a couple of chicks living with me. You know, I tell her that. You know,
it's good that you talk that out.
It's gonna be
that out there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nice life." And she like, "Boy, what the hell you talking about?" You know what I'm saying? But I was told, I said, "Mom, I'm super talented, but I need you to do me one favor." She's like, "What?" I said, "Check me out. I want to know about the business on music. I got the talent, but I want to know what a business, how to get paid. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure I don't do no screwed up deal like that." I don't know. I was 13, 14, 12, 13 years old, 14. You know, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. She even said that when she was living, rest in peace. She was like, "I didn't know what you was talking about." I said, "I didn't really know what I was talking about neither, but I was just like, hey, I need to know the business. You know, not so much as not giving no thought." So I wanted to know so much about music. I wanted to be this artist so bad. I was like, man, I want to be an artist so bad. I want to know everything. Everything in music I got to know. So she checked me out all these music books. So I started reading these books about publishing and management and executive producing.
That's crazy, because everybody was a groupie to hip hop back then. Everybody just wants to be in the videos, the dancers, and you know, you get bitches, pussy.
Yeah, that's it.
They didn't know that the labels was getting billions over this shit.
For real. But I read those contracts, and then when I got a contract in my face, I knew what publishing was.
Wow,
I knew what
crazy.
Being what a producer points. I like Paul. I like, man, like producer get this many points. He's like, "Oh, for real? How you know that?" I read that book. So, you know, and I just, you know, me and Paul worked together, and we just we signed a lot of great
mapped
deals.
It out, man. Streaming.
Mapped it out.
You got every EDM DJ doing I've heard your samples on so many EDM DJs, like remixes and Marshmello, Calvin Harris. I mean, do you know that all this stuff?
100%. 100% on. 100%.
Good.
100. Not 20, not 10, not 50. 100. And there's nothing wrong. Look, if somebody want to sell it, it's cool. Like, I don't knock nobody for what they do, man. First of all, it's none of my business. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I want. I try to.
As long as the paperwork's in.
Yeah, if you happy, then you happy, nigga. You want to sell everything? Do what you do? You know, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? None of my business, man. I'm just telling you how I move. You know what I mean?
I just bugged out. I guess when you got the Grammy, that means you could do anything, right? That
With
was
Oscar,
it.
yeah.
I mean, the Oscar. I'm sorry. Once you got the Oscar, it was over.
Well,
like that's so random, man. Like,
yeah, it's very. I mean, that was just a party. Yeah, after we got the Oscar, we had the longest Oscar party. You was involved.
Yeah,
I
was going crazy, man.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I popped a pill or something.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was an amazing ride, man. I ain't gonna lie. I won't take nothing back, man. I don't care what the fuck happened. Only thing I take back is the deaths. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
I'm mad you met Stan Lee, man. That's the only thing I'm pissed off, man. Like, come on, man.
He was gonna do a comic book with 3-6.
Oh,
I got a picture with him and everything. Classic.
I know, man. That's fucked up, man.
He told me how he created those comic book characters, and he said he had sold that shit. And then
I would be the illest superheroes, though.
Yo, that'd be dope. And then they was gonna book some shows, and they had a lot of business, and like I think an office in Tokyo. They was gonna book some like a tour in Tokyo. They fucked, man. Look, Stan Lee, cool motherfucker, rest in peace. He fucked with us, bro. Like it was amazing.
Damn, man, you got that out the way. Katy Perry, man. Like, yo, I introduced you to Cardi B. You got to introduce me to Katy Perry, man. I know she got a residency. Yeah, I got a residency in Vegas at Hakkasan.
Yeah, man. I hit her up. I got a number.
Just text me, man. That's all I want, man.
I hit her up.
I put you and Cardi B together.
Yeah.
I just wanted to meet her. I might melt. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooze. You know what I'm saying? Moisture. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
I mean, not like that.
All right, come on now.
Yeah, like Michael Jackson. You never met Michael Jackson? I hung out with Michael Jackson.
No, I never met Michael Jackson, man. One day I was in Colombia, and he had just came through there, and they told me, I said, Michael Jackson was in there?
Yeah, Colombia?
And they was like, yeah, you know, we didn't see him. I was like, what? I don't understand. They was like, well, these guys walked in, everybody had suits on, and they had these dark, I would say blankets or whatever the fuck. So they had these blankets, and so like everybody was standing.
Oh, they covered him.
They covered him up, so he walked through they set everything up.
What?
Then he walks through. He sat down. He had a meeting with the higher ups,
and you didn't even see that.
And I didn't, you know. Well, they say he had just left. I didn't see him. He had just left. But somebody was telling me in the office, and he came in, and because they were telling me, they said they didn't see him. So I was like, how are you in the office and you didn't see Michael Jackson? When they said, well, these guys come in with these like long sheets, these dark sheets, and he walks through these sheets. Can't see him. He walks in the office. It's like it goes into the office. As soon as he's done, they put the sheets back up. He walks right out. Nobody sees him.
Damn, that's crazy.
I was like, holy shit.
I had to go to Saudi, like Bahrain, to hang out with him. Not even in America. That's so random.
Hey, but I tell you what, in my book, I talk about a party I was at, and they had flavored cocaine. I don't know if you read that part.
What?
Yeah, I was at this party.
What does it taste like?
I didn't fuck with the cocaine. They offered it to me, but check this out. I was at this house party right across the street.
You better keep quiet, man. Lamar Odom can't hear this, right?
Yeah. But right across the street, for this party at the beginning of my book, Michael Jackson stayed across the street. Real shit.
Yo, what?
Yeah, and he had like a lot of. He had security. Then this nigga had security wrapped around the house, bro. Niggas on top of the roof. Niggas outside.
What?
I was like, man, this like Fort Knox over here, man. You know what I'm saying? You nigga break a nigga neck. They try to get in that crib.
Flavored cocaine. This is the first time I heard no shit. Like, I don't do drugs, so I wouldn't know.
I know you skipped over everything. That flavored cocaine stuck in your head.
I just turned 52. It's too late for me to do drugs, man. I'm 50, man. It's over.
Yeah, don't do no flavored cocaine. But yeah, I went to this party. I was at this party. They had flavored cocaine. They had watermelon cocaine. They had blue cherry, lemonade.
You ever had
lemon.
That boy Avalon? Watermelon cocaine? I mean, you black. All right.
Anybody here did cocaine?
Hey, where's white people at? Yeah, white people in there. You look like you did cocaine yesterday. All right.
I mean, wait. It's all good, but
he's like holding his shirt. He's like, yo, his underarms. Get this guy some deodorant or something. This guy's nervous.
That's Soren Baker, man. He wrote the book.
Yeah, I was about to.
He never did cocaine neither, man.
Just speaking of Jordan Houston, the third. Like, I was at the Lick with him. It was cool to like you have to like hang with him for a while to get it cracking to understand who you are. Or
what you saying?
Jordan Houston the third is the writer.
That's me.
Oh, that's your real name.
Oh yes, look at.
Yo, I never knew your real name.
Oh yeah, I
just found that out today.
Oh yeah, hey man, surprise!
Get the fuck out of here. You don't know my real name. You know my real name?
No, I think it's Who Kid, right?
Mondesir.
No, Eid Mondesir. What's the fuck?
Fucked up, man. I hate my Bob, yo.
Eid Mondesir.
Yeah, you know, don't say it again, man.
Hey, I used to hate people call me Jordan Houston the third.
I never got your real name. Isn't that crazy about hip hop? We just don't know each other's real name. We call each other by Juicy. Yeah, you know, like.
And then hang out and drink and smash chicks together and still don't even know.
I don't know what's going on. I still don't know what's T.I.'s name? Something Harris?
Clifford Harris. Clifford Harris.
So you know that. I don't even, I don't know T.I. That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, my final joint is this book everywhere, man.
Yes, everywhere. Every bookstore, mom and pops, whatever. You can find this audio book, too. You can get the audio book on Apple, and you can get it on Spotify. It's everywhere, man. Chronicles of the Juice Man. A game changer.
Got a freaking, oh, man. I hope this helps a lot of people, man.
Man, me too, man. That's what I'm praying for, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going great, man. It's #1 on Amazon right now, and we we rolling, man.
Congrats, man. But, you know, at the same time, you're helping people, man. That's the #1 thing.
Yeah.
You know, we're not here to, like, make fun of it.
No, for real.
Not, you know?
For real, yeah.
You know? I know some depressed people, rich people that's depressed, too.
Yeah.
Money is not the answer if you want to put that out there.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It only enhances.
It's just a goal. It's just something you got to get to so you can be comfortable.
Yeah.
But the money, value is like
a peace of mind. Yeah.
Love is the answer, right?
Yeah, for real.
I don't want to act like Diddy, but love is the answer, man.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the truth. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? It can be a homeless motherfucker. He be happy as a motherfucker than a rich motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And live longer.
Man, I've been all over the planet, and I've seen how people live. Yeah. And they look at us like, why do I need all this stuff? Man?
Yeah. Yep.
You know, like, I just got rims. Why you want rims? Like, I'm like, you got me looking stupid. Like, so, I don't know. I just want these chains too, man. Fuck that. We got to get this shit, man. Right?
I mean, that's just we come from, man. You know what I'm saying? We come from this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their culture. This is our culture.
Why not?
Yeah. Definitely splurge a little bit.
America's gonna take it. The government's gonna take it anyway.
Yeah, splurge a little bit, but save some for a rainy day. You know, gotta save some. You know, don't spend it all on strippers and you know, street pussy, man. You know, ratchet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I will. But anyway, let me get out of that. All right. I'm gonna be serious. On the last note, R.I.P. Gangsta Boo. I know you stopped the world for that.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad I was. I was there with you guys.
Yep.
At the reunion. You know, so I'm glad I was one of the last ones to see her.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. January 1st. How you start a year like that, man?
Man, that told me up, bro. I got the text. It said Boo dead. Chat text me. And man, that shit just stuck in my head, man. I tear up all the time, man. You know, thinking about Boo, man, and all the members, man.
Is it like uncomfortable on stage? Like she's not there? Like when y'all do 3 6 Mafia shows? Is it hard to transition at the moment?
Yeah. I think about it all the time, man. It's
but
crazy.
You're keeping her alive though.
Yeah. We do a set, you know, for Gangsta Boo. You know what I'm saying? What a dollar's that set for Gangsta Boo? Yeah, man. It's just crazy, man.
It's real, man. Life is real, man. We here today, gone tomorrow. I might not be here tomorrow. You gonna care if I die, nigga? Yeah, I know. You know.
He said, not really.
Juicy J, man. Fashion Week, you know, I'm glad you came through, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, thank you, man. Thank you for introducing me to Cardi B, man. That's real, man. You know what I'm saying? I love you too, bro. Yeah. All right, peace, man.
All right, everybody. Y'all go to hell. Peace.
Let's go to strip clubs.
Oh, yeah, we out. Yeah.
I know that's where you at.
Shout out to Hardin, Las Vegas, the best dispensary in the world.